is to break this into like 3 parts so that people can watch in bite sizes. Okay. But I think someone else is already recording, so it's fine. Okay, my name is Temitope Akiyemi. We're currently 77 people in the room. I would like to welcome everyone who is in the room with us today. I'm live in Lagos, Ikeja. My name is Temitope Akiyemi. I'm a 4-star manager. I'm a double elite stockist. I'm a VIP. What else should I talk about? I mean, this company just has a way of loading you with different, on this business alone, I have a lot of caps that I wear. And, be sure that everything that Green Mondays gives you makes you better and gives you value. Okay. So, like I said, my name is Temitope Akiyemi, and I'll be sharing with us. Yeah, so let me mention myself, Billy. All right. Okay. So we're going straight into the first major part. We have 2 other parts to go. We'll try and make it as quick as possible. Please let me inform us that the purpose of this is introduction. Okay. What this is supposed to do for you is not to give you the full details of what the entire business is about, but to give you an idea what it is so that you can go back and do further study. Okay, it's supposed to arouse some curiosity and interest in the different amazing things about the Green Mondays opportunity. Okay, I'm a pharmacist by training. I practice pharmacy now, and I'm a business person. I wear many caps actually, but I still find the Green Mondays platform an avenue to be able to live a life of my dreams, because it gives me access to adding real value to people, being a part of people's success stories, investing in people, and different things that CM already shared about earlier. Okay, so my work here today is in 2 folds. Okay, the first part I'll be sharing with us today is the product, and I'm sure that those of us that are here today, I'm sure a good number of us came on board the business via the product. Okay, if you came on board the business because of the RIDA products, can I have your answer in the comment section? If you came on board this Green Mondays business because of the RIDA products, can I have your response in the comment section very quickly? Okay, type RIDA. Okay, type RIDA. All right. Okay. I mean, I'm already said it earlier that we have an amazing product. And an amazing product is good. We'll also be sharing with you the business side of it in the course of this training. So my work today is to share a little bit about the product. We understand that, there's a lot to share and we don't have that much time. Okay, so I'll just, in the next few minutes, I'll just be sharing a little bit about the product, and this should arouse our curiosity to want to know more and more and more. I'm trying to share my screen so that we can get right to it. Let me make it a full screen. Okay, so I'm sure you can see my screen. My screen here says nature's gift of health. That's what we call RIDA, right? It is a gift of health. And that's why we encourage our distributors. That's why we encourage people to always ensure that they make a habit out of giving out. Yeah, I can see that. Amazing avenue to great wealth. Fantastic. Okay, so it makes amazing products. It makes an amazing gift. RIDA product is an amazing gift to give people, and it's a gift of health. And I'd like to start this by sharing a quote that I saw. I saw it again afresh, and it was given by it was a quote that was shared by the famous Thomas Edison. And you know what he said? He said, "The doctor of the future will give no medicines, but will interest his parents in the care of the human frame, in diet, and in the causes and prevention of disease." That's massive, isn't it? Okay, Thomas Edison has always been as far back, but he saw into the future to know that it's not about taking medications and loading into our systems. It's about ensuring that the human frame, our diet, causes and prevention of disease becomes the focus. And that's why today we still have health conditions that currently have no cure. Okay, and if you go back and back and back, you discover that more often than not, the focus is on nutrition, even for cancer patients. Okay, prevention. Then of course we'll talk about the third part. So the second quote I also saw, says good health is a duty to yourself, to your contemporaries, to your inheritors, to the progress of the world. I mean, this is massive. Like, I mean, you first of all owe it to yourself to be healthy. You owe it to the people around you, people that you work with, to be healthy. You owe it to the people who will come after you, who will inherit whatever you have, to also be healthy, and then to the progress of the world. Why is it important for the progress of the world that we're healthy? It's important because we can only contribute our quota and value to society when we are healthy. Okay, so good health is a gift to ourselves, is a gift to those that we love, and is a gift to the world. So good health is a gift to ourselves. And the last part is that we love, and is a gift to the world at large. Okay, and the last part, what's happening here? What's happening here? Sorry, I'm trying to. There's an echo. Why is there an echo? Okay, I think we're good now. Yeah, so fantastic. So in terms of health, there are 3 levels in being able to achieve health. There are 3 levels. The first level is nutrition. Okay, that's the first level. And that's the best level. I mean, to make food your medicine, to ensure that you eat healthy and you're healthy. You don't have any sickness, but you're eating healthy. Second level is prevention. By prevention, we understand that whether in this part of the world or in some other parts of the world, not everything that our body needs can be adequately gotten from the food that we eat. So as a result of that, we will need to supplement our diet. And that's where prevention comes in. That's where, for example, the RIDA range of products comes in. So some people say, oh, I'm not sick, I'm fine, so I don't need RIDA range of products. I dare say that you need it even more than the person who is ill, so that you can stay optimal and your immunity can be high, so that you don't come down with any health issues. So finally, we have intervention. Intervention happens when you already felt sick, okay? And then you need to see the doctor, you need to run tests, and then if they say bring 1 million, by the time we enter intervention phase, you have no choice but to drop the money. Even if you don't have it, you need to have to borrow it. So we tell people prevention is cheaper, prevention is better than cure. And that's the crusade that we have, in the Green Mondays via the RIDA range of products, okay, to promote health and well-being, because it is crucial to the progress of the world. Okay, we owe this to our world to be able to give the value that the world can, get through us to the world. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Rising irresistible despite adversity is one of the acronyms that we give to RIDA. It's so we can see this colorful picture here. We can see it's from Nigeria to the world. Sometimes people find it hard to believe that RIDA is made in Nigeria. And we really don't blame people sometimes, because some things that have happened in the nation over the years have made people think less and less that can anything really good come out of this nation. But we're so excited. I mean, it's like is a baby, bursting forth in our wombs, or the baby has come out and we're just so excited about this baby, and it's from Nigeria to the world. Okay, RIDA is made from carefully selected herbs, roots extracts, and also seeds and barks as well. Okay, it's 100% natural and is made here in Nigeria to the world. Okay, and like CM said earlier, we have all the appropriate approvals, and we're covered as far as research, and all the approvals are concerned. Okay, so now, of course, the flagship product. Flagship products was the first product that came out, and it was on for about a year before the other variants joined it. Okay, and of course, many people here have testified about the fact that they came on board the business because of the products. Okay, they couldn't just shake their minds off it. They saw the value in it and said, there must be a business to this thing, and they decided to embrace the opportunity available there. So, I mean, for the past 2 years plus, we've had tons and tons of testimonies from basic health issues, maybe like constipation, although of course constipation is not basic, because when it really hooks you, you are thoroughly uncomfortable. Even skin issues, very basic things that people have to as much as cancers, to life-threatening issues, that are as high as cancers. We've had lots and lots of testimonies from different ranges of health issues, also from COVID and so on and so forth. And these testimonies span different parts of the world. We've had people share testimonies. We can see some people here, some of our distributors who have, shared testimonies. We have lots and lots. I mean, this just represents a very tiny fraction of people who have shared testimonies about the product. I mean, we are here as well because we believe in the product. It's worked for us and probably works for people that we love as well. Okay. If you are still here and you can hear me, can you type somebody who a latest testimony that you have, just something, a line, something, someone that used RIDA and it worked for the person. You can say my mother-in-law, knee pain, something very basic. Okay, somebody used it, knee pain or headache and whatever, and it worked for the person. For fibroid and that, okay. Anybody before we go ahead? I'm very conscious of time. Oh, you're not telling us who you used it for. Sore throat. Who did you use it for? Who used it for? I mean, I want to do giveaway, but the way this our answer is coming. My knee is diabetes. Okay, ovarian cyst, a friend. Okay, so Book Balm, you get a bottle of 250 mils. Tutu Ekong, you get a bottle of 250 mils. Sister-in-law fibroid, Aisha Hazan, a bottle of 250 mils. And that's all. Okay, so let's go on. So we'll do the giveaways as we go, but let's just ensure that we're concentrating. I think I mentioned 3 people already who will be getting 250 mils. Please note so that you can claim your gifts. Okay, so as far as health is concerned, because of our diet, because of our lifestyle, the population of people who are dying of cardiovascular health, cardiovascular diseases is on the rise. Globally, we have as much as about 18 million. Okay, and this is like a lot. Okay, of people who die from cardiovascular issues. We have infections, hypertension. This data really can be worrisome. Okay, and the truth is that, look at the last part of this slide. It says 95% of the world population lives with one ailment or the other. That makes every single person living and breathing a candidate for RIDA. What I'm here to share with you is to make you see the product and see the opportunity, the market available for the products. Okay, so that when you say, oh, they are not, people are not getting this product from me or whatever, you will know that the market is huge. Okay, so 95% of the world population lives with one ailment or the other, while 1/3 of the world population are experiencing more than 5 ailments at the same time. Now that is massive. That shows us the size of the healthcare sector and what value we have to offer. Okay, and of course, in medicine, in orthodox medicine, scientists just keep researching, trying to solve different health issues. There are still currently health issues today that don't have cures, and they are still researching into it and all of that. And it's interesting because the more they search, the more they begin to see a few breakthroughs happening in the world of herbal medicine. So they begin to pay attention to it. Research is going in that direction. A lot is happening for people, in that area, for them to begin to look and say, okay, what is happening with herbs? Okay, and that takes me to my next slide, which says that orthodox medicine even came from herbs in the first place. Okay, if you knew that orthodox came from herbs, okay, let me not ask that question now. People will say yes. Okay, let me just say that orthodox medicines initially came from herbs. They originally came from herbs, okay, that were synthesized, and made commercially, to be available in commercial quantity. They usually would extract the active ingredient from it and make it available in commercial quantity, synthesize and make available in commercial quantity. But what we realize is that orthodox medicine, like our paracetamol, different medications that people use, those medications go ahead and just target specific organs or specific areas where the medication is needed. When it targets it, okay, many times there are several side effects. Okay, but what makes herbals and especially the RIDA range of products very potent, and I want us to listen to this very important part, is the fact that these products have strong antioxidant properties and they act at the cellular level. Okay, they are absorbed at the cellular level and they begin to work at the cellular level, which ensures that they do, many times they do a regenerative work, a work that is deeper than just addressing a symptom or attacking an organ. Okay, so this herbal range of products, this RIDA herbal range of products go ahead to address, they go to the cellular level to take care of whatever ailments, that is in the body, or whatever imbalances in the body as a result of oxidative stress, and they mop it up. Okay, and then because the person begins to experience relief, you discover that sometimes people use this RIDA for one thing and they discover that it's helping with something else. Why is that the case? It's because when they use it, okay, when they use it, it goes to the cells, and the life of any organism is really in the blood, and the cells are inside the blood. So it does a thorough work inside, such that the healing effect is a lot more, okay, than just using something for something in particular. I hope you're still following me. If you are following me and you are clear, please let me know that you can hear me. Just type clear. Just type clear. You can still hear me. Okay, so all right, so like I said earlier, medications, as we know, is started from herbs. Okay, and orthodox medicine, of course, like I said earlier, came from herbs. Quinine, as we know, chloroquine, disinquine, comes from cinchona. Artemisinin that we use for anti-malaria comes from Artesia leaf. Penicillin comes from penicillum. Different things. I mean, there are many of these medications that come from herbs. And Asia is just not, they are not even sending us, right? They have already made their products available, and they don't have any apologies at all for the world to say that they are using herbs, and they keep working on it, making it better, discovering new ones, and that's where Asia is. And now that Africa is about to rise, or it's time for Africa to arise, we really should not let anybody talk down on us. And you'll be amazed that many times it's people within even Africa themselves that talk down against Africans, and because they just believe that nothing good can come out of Africa. Okay, but these herbs have been in use at different levels. When research was not done of them, they used them in a crude way, but they were working for different health conditions. But now that we have technology, now that we have science that is advanced, a lot of fine research has been done. Dosaging has been put into place, which was not available in those days, and all the necessary approvals, safety, toxicity tests, all of that has been done on this range of products to ensure that they are not only safe, okay, but the right dosing is applied, okay, and also the long-term effect of use is also something that has been also studied. Okay, so I dare say that it's time for Africa to arise. And a very interesting thing that would, prove that, people really are having their eyes on Africa is this COVID matter, right? Is this COVID matter? COVID is not attacking people in this part of the world like it's affecting them in Europe or in the US, in spite of the vaccine that they've taken, or the vaccines that were hardly taken here. Okay, so we have something. That's what I'm saying. We have something in Africa, and we dare not despise it, because the solution to the world, I think I can boldly say, a good part of it is in the hands of Africa. And it's time for us to arise as a people, have our shoulders squared on. I'm very happy that we're part of something that is going somewhere. Okay, like some people say, it's the beginning we know, right? It's the beginning we know. We never know how far this can go. We never know how, but we have an idea based on what we can see. I mean, if you can scale this, if this can get to so places, then we have something amazing in our hands. And that's the RIDA range of products. Okay, I'm rushing through now, also conscious of my time. So we have commenced clinical trials. We have finished the clinical trials. So we're done with that. We'll have our first press release sometime this month, where we'll have all of this pushed out. We'll have research publications pushed out as well. So we have documents that are of global standards coming out from this RIDA range of products. There's really no limits to how far we can go. Okay, now, of course, what's the basis of the activity? How does RIDA work? What makes it do what it does? What makes it to do what it does? I already mentioned that earlier. RIDA has strong antioxidant properties. Okay, now if I were to explain it in layman's language, because of our lifestyle, the food we eat, the medications we take, the air pollution and different things that we're exposed to, our system is not able to manage the level of free radicals that our body releases. Okay, the way God made it is not exactly how it is right now, because we are taking a lot of things in, whether by our mouth, even the creams that we're rubbing. Somebody buzzed me some time ago and said, so you mean that cream goes into the bloodstream? I said, oh yes, your skin is absorbent. So whatever is too high in chemical you apply to your skin is going straight into your blood vessels. It's going to your bloodstreams rather. Okay, and that's how it is. So it's rich in antioxidant properties, so it helps to mop up the oxidative stress within the blood, and so therefore helps to experience relief from different ranges of health issues. Okay, and the antioxidant effect is extensive. Okay, it's deep and it's extensive, and that's why people get testimonies from different ranges of health issues. Then, thirdly, another thing I wanted to mention is the fact that RIDA has synergistic effects. It means that if I'm on normal medications, RIDA helps me to potentiate the effects. It helps it to work better. Okay, so we will not say, oh, because you're using this medication, take it out. Okay, but it helps to achieve better results with it, and it helps to manage the side effect issues that may come with RIDA as well. Okay, it relieves different irritations from the system also as well. Okay, so RIDA has, of course, come through different levels of clinical testing in the university research team. So many things have, so that I'm showing you all of this so that you have an idea of what the journey that RIDA has been on within the past just about 2 years. Now imagine what will happen in the next 3, 4, 5 years, where RIDA will be a household name in different parts of the world. Okay, so a lot of work has gone into it. I'm taking the time to say this so that when people come and say, is it not just Agbo they put in the, so that you know that professionals, teams, in fact, the teams that did the first set of preclinical trials had about 3 doctors on the team who are not based in Nigeria. Okay, that's a quality of work and interest and research that went into doing this research on this product because of the curiosity. What is this about? And the effects were really phenomenal. Okay, of course, RIDA has heavy impact, good impact on memory, mental capacity, cognitive functions. So on this page, I just did a summary of some of the things that RIDA can help with. Okay, just a summary. All right. So on various body functions, brain function, amazing work on it. Peripheral nervous system, that's again stroke, muscle function, and different things like that. Aiding exercise and sports activity, reducing exhaustion. We heard a lot of people say it helps them not to get tired easily like they used to. They just keep going on and on. I hear that all the time. It improves endurance and tolerance as well. Enhances respiratory and circulatory system. It has strong anti-inflammatory properties. RIDA ensures sustained blood pressure lowering in hypertensive patients and reduces the risk of stroke. Okay, the effect on diabetes is also there. Okay, on anemia and different blood disorders as well, on jaundice and detoxification. This is based on research. Okay, a lot of research has been done with data. I just put everything together so that we can have a look at it, but we're also conscious of time and want to be able to cover as much as possible. Okay, we can see on the urinary system, kidney issues. Okay, some people have already been undergoing dialysis, and I know of somebody in particular who was scheduled for to begin the process and used RIDA for about 3 weeks and went back And then the doctor saw that there was an improvement and said, let's run the test again, and ran the test and was like, there seems to be a difference from what happened the last time and now, And he said, okay, let's watch. Before we start this, let's watch and see how it goes. Long and short, she didn't need to do to begin the dialysis. We can see bedwetting as well. I mean, all of these are functions that are directly linked to organs in the body, which are made of cells. So when RIDA works at the cellular level, it goes ahead to handle issues at the cellular level, does some repair work on the tissue or organs, and then corrective work or rejuvenative work happens to different parts of the body. So some people just, say, I'm just amazed. This is just amazing, and all those kind of things. People find it really exciting. We can see the effects on the prostate, kidney stones, gallstones, and different things, like that. Okay, bedwetting, I already mentioned that. HIV and immunity. I mean, that's someone spoke to us some time ago about someone who was HIV positive, who had gone lean and used RIDA and cleanser for some time and began to add weight. That was funny. I was like, some people use it and they say they lose weight. It just shows you how it works at the cellular level. It doesn't attack, and melt the body fat. It checks, okay, what is there, and begins to do a work at the cellular level and rejuvenates it all the way back. Okay, depression. Depression is tied to the central nervous system, so it does work at that level as well. I spoke about brain activity and the skin. I know a lot of people, the skin, their hair, and how it helps with balancing hydration, enhancing the skin cells and giving freshness. We hear a lot of testimonies about restore and anti-aging and different things. There are some that come to my mind now, but I'm not going to share it. Okay, so cancers and different tumors as well. Okay, and finally, I mentioned earlier, I said it has RIDA has the appropriate approvals. We have NAFDAC, we have US FDA, we have ISO certification, we have halal certification. That's to get into some Arabian countries and all. Then we have preclinicals and clinical trials also done as well. Okay. Now, here are some of the herbal constituents of RIDA. Okay, there are quite many, but of course, for obvious reasons, we'll not be sharing all the herbal constituents of RIDA, of the RIDA range. So we have the Hunteria umbellata, Cogulico pilosa, Uvaria chamay, Senna alata, Cucumeropsis mani. Those are some of the ingredients that I'll be sharing, the constituents I'll be sharing with us today. Okay, just to show and check who is still here with me, so that I'm sure that I'm not talking to myself. If you can hear me, please type one of the constituents of RIDA. Type one of the constituents of RIDA in the comment section. Okay, I can see that. Okay, squirrel granule, bush banana, hunters, umbellata. Okay, now. All right. So, okay. So I can see we're following. We're following. And of course, what we already know. I don't want to assume that everybody knows this, right? These are the RIDA variants. Apart from the RIDA herbal bitters, we also have a range of other products. RIDA variants, the ones taken orally. The ones taken orally, we have RIDA herbal bitters, 250 mils and 500 mils. We have the herbal supplements, which is the capsule form of the RIDA herbal bitters. Okay, there are 90 of them in a bottle. Okay, we have the RIDA fast burner, also in capsule form. We have the RIDA cleanser, RIDA fire for men, RIDA restore for women, RIDA balm as well. Okay, and we also have the personal care and hygiene range, where we have the body wash, we have the RIDA disinfectant, RIDA instant hand sanitizer, and we have the Lily's hair cream. Those are the products we have for now, and we have some already in the pipeline, okay, which are coming out very soon. Then we have the solution packs. The solution packs are packaged, they're already pre-packaged together to be able to handle specific health challenges that people have. And this is to be able to make the lives of our distributors easier. We don't want everybody to become a medical person. It's not necessary. You guys want to do business, right? You want to do business. So why don't you have them all together in packages with appropriate dosage guide? We already have all of those so that they can just address the people that need them, and those people can get value and begin to enjoy the benefits available with RIDA. So the solution packs, we have the hypertension lifestyle pack, diabetes lifestyle pack, weight management pack, immunity booster pack, female fertility pack, male wellness pack, sickle cell management pack, and so on and so forth. All of these are available, okay, in your back office. Okay, all of these are available in your back office. Now, of course, RIDA still does much more, and we'll keep finding out. There are so many things that RIDA does that even a number of us have not even discovered. Okay, people try it for different things and they realize, oh, wow, it works for this. Like the latest testimony I heard about in Oshogbo, there was one of our leaders there who had already paid for POP. I think she had an accident or she fell down a while ago and it was still giving her issues. So she paid to a nurse and said, okay, she wanted to do POP. And the nurse said, for you to do POP, you have to be at home for 6 weeks. She said, 6 what? No, I'm not interested in that. So she thought about it, said, I've been recommending RIDA to people and all of that. And you know, I should be able to use it for this. So she boiled water, poured the water in a bowl, applied some RIDA bitters, applied some balm, and put her feet in it, put her leg inside the water. She was there for a while, left it there for a while. And after that, she applied balm and went to bed. She said she did that for 2 days consecutively. And by the third day, she kept hitting her leg on the ground to look for the pain. Till date now, she said she has sent for her money, or the money she paid for POP. They should please give her back her money. She's not doing it again. She said she doesn't feel the pain anymore. So RIDA still does much more, and we'll get to keep finding out. Okay, so that's the summary I can give about RIDA. While I run through what you should do in your first 2 weeks. If you're in the business and you don't know what to do, you're in the business and you wonder, okay, what do I do now? There's testimony group, there's push group, there's that group. What do I do? Okay, I want you to listen to me for the next 10 minutes. I'm going to share with you what you should do in your first 2 weeks. Okay, don't worry if you have spent 1 year in the business, okay? Don't worry if you have spent 1 year in the business. Your morning begins when you wake up, okay? So let's get ready to get into this first 2 weeks as I share that very quickly. Okay, before I go ahead, please. Before I go ahead with that, I would like somebody to type in the comment section one function that I shared about the RIDA range of products. One function of RIDA. Can we have mobs oxidative stress, cures blood pressure? Aha, we don't use the word cure. We don't use the word cure. We don't use the word cure, please. We just say it's effective in managing high blood pressure. That's what we say. Okay, let me see who gets my. We also look for people who are using the right. Oh, I like this cognitive brain function. I like this. Kong. Ma, you are getting my gift too. Let me see again. It helps at the cellular level. Yeah, RIDA works at the cellular level. So because it works at the cellular level, it helps with a range of health issues. Rejuvenate, kills blood pressure. Okay. Okay. So, okay, let me give it to Justina Omomweku and Tutuekong. Okay, I can give Joy SN to boost immunity. All right, okay, so those 3 people get my gifts. Please, 1 to 250 meals. Thank you. I'm just picking the first, order of just to show who is here and who is answering quickly, okay? Right, so in 10 minutes, I'll just run through what you need to do in your first 2 weeks. What you need to do. You need to establish your why, okay? And this is so important because I discovered that even though we are in this Green Mondays business, it's not everybody that wants to make money from this business. It's not anyone that sees this as a platform to be able to achieve their financial dreams and all of that. So you need to establish your why. Some people just want to meet people, they are bored. Some people want to make a little extra income. Some people want to have a bit more time. Some people want to leave a legacy. Some want to retire to passive income. Some want financial freedom. Some want to meet new people. So you need to personally establish your why. Why am I in this business? That will determine what you do and how you do your business. Very, very important. Okay? Those are the things to note. Secondly, you need to get started right away. Analysis is over. Okay? So from tonight, you need to start your business and say, this month of June, I begin my Green Mondays business. You need to get started. And in getting started, what do you need to do? You need to see this as a business and not a hobby. Okay, and how you begin is important. This last part I want to share in this number 2 talks about logging into your website and having a feel of your new business. Okay, how many of you know your website, please? Your Green Mondays website. The first 2 people to type their Green Mondays website may just get something from me. Okay. Type your Green Mondays website as well as your Solution Pack website. Let's see who has it. The first 2, type your Green Mondays website as well as your Solution Pack website. Okay, so logging into your site and have a feel of your new business. And if I have a little bit of time, I'll just show you how to log in. Very simple. Very simple how to log in. Oh, wow. People have done things here. Okay, I think Daniel gets my gift. Daniel gets my gift. Okay, Daniel gets my gift, so just claim your gifts. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so log into your site and have a feel of your business is important. There are 2 major sites that you need to get familiar with. One is your Green Mondays website. That's where that's your business place. That's your place of doing business. That's where you check. That's where your points are going. That's where your income is going. That's where you check how your team is growing. That's where you log in your, different things. That Green Mondays website that's your shop for this business. Then the RIDA Health website is supposed to be used to capture leads. That's to invite people to come and check the solution packs that are available for you. Okay. Then secondly, you need to look out for people who look like what you want to be in this business. The people who inspire you. I appreciate the fact that people are really focusing and they're responding to the questions. I like this. This is good. Let's keep this coming. Okay. Like personally, I have people that I find really inspiring in this business. And it's important that you have someone that you're looking up to, someone who is inspiring you to go for more, and become more, especially at times when you feel down, you feel uninspired. It's good to look out for people in the business who look like what you want to be inspired. Then 3, this is very important, to write down your first 100 people name list. I know that when I share this with people, they just go, 100 people. And I ask them, really, if you want to do business, how many customers do you want to have? Okay, so 100 is like your start number. It's from those 100 you are going to select your choice business partners, people that you will work with to be able to build this business. So, but first and foremost, you need to write the names of those people down, and they should contain people that know you, that like you, that trust you, people that you can share this opportunity with. You can even start by giving them, gifting them a nature's gift of health, which is the RIDA product. Okay, and let them not be people that you have not spoken with in a long time, at least for your first 100 names. Okay, let them be people that you can reach, even if you've not spoken with them in a long time. Let them be people that you can easily reach and pick up a conversation and then take it down to business. Okay, so also start using the products. I mean, of course, it's a no-brainer that you should use the products. Okay, if you don't use the product, then you are shortchanging yourself. Like there was a testimony that was shared earlier today. If you are not using the product, you're shortchanging yourself, and you're selling to people, okay, and they're sharing testimonies and you're not using the products. That's like being unfair to yourself. 5, get and use your tools of trade. In this case, I'm using my tool of trade to have this conversation with you. You are also using your tool of trade to engage with me on this training. You want to know your business better, is why you have engaged with this. So here I'm using my laptop. Some of you are using your laptop. Some of you are using your phones. I have my note here. I have my, pen here. I have my phone here. Those are my tools of trade. I understand that I can reach anywhere in the world from my devices. So I need it to be able to do business and do it effectively. Attend all events, online and offline. Right now, Abuja is going on. It's an opportunity for people who have people there to invite them to be there. And for those who are there to be there physically. So online and offline, suppose she be understand, is it not just to sell reader? I don't know, must I be attending training? You'll be amazed how valuable those trainings are. Those trainings are very, very, very important. Okay, the energy of events is magic to your business. Okay, events do a lot in helping your energy level, because sometimes you don't know that person that spoke, is a spark that you need to be able to have an idea of, oh yeah, I should be able to do this for my business. Okay, so events are very important. We say meetings make money. When you have meetings and you invite your guests and they get to hear about it, you are able to make, you're able to make your team grow and increase your income and things like that. So attend trainings is important. Like, I want to applaud everyone who is here, who is listening, who is focusing, is important. We also have celebration events like one we have here. This was before COVID, where people are celebrated, and all of that. Those events actually do magic for your business. Okay, spend daily self-development time. This is so important. Okay, even if it's just to read a quote, read a page of a book, different things, watch a video in the Green Mondays YouTube channel. All those things help you to become better. Okay, this is very, very important. All right, develop yourself to be able to develop others. The truth is that you cannot give what you don't have. What you have is what you can share with others. I'm gradually wrapping up now. Number 8 says develop a consumer group. This is so important. I tell people it's important to have a group of people. Technology has made it so easy to develop a WhatsApp broadcast list. This is not a WhatsApp group, it's a WhatsApp list. Okay, you create that list, you can share your sales pitches with them, you can share the opportunity with them. I get a lot of response, okay, from time to time when I share about the opportunity, when I share about the product, when I invite somebody for a training, I have people respond and say, oh, I want to come for this and all that. I get a lot of response, and I get a handful of people who pay attention and who go ahead to make a commitment based on what I have shared. So develop a consumer group or a consumer group, which I call a customer list or a broadcast list. If you don't know how to do that, please meet with your upline. It will do a lot of good for your business. And that's why we have the push group. The push group helps you with content that you will use, to push across your contacts. Okay. And almost finally, schedule appointments for regular presentations. Work with your upline. If you are here and you heard something, but you just feel that, Emma, I think you should have gone back, explain it better, but because of time, we won't be able to do that. Please work with your upline. Work with your upline. If your upline is not cooperating, go higher, until you find somebody along your tree that is available to support you. Okay? And leverage on existing presentations. Leverage on existing presentations. How many of you are aware that we have presentations on a daily basis? On a daily basis. Do you know that we have presentations on a daily basis? Okay? I'm talking to the new people now. If you know that we have presentation on a daily basis, so Daniel is not aware. We have presentations on WhatsApp on a daily basis. And these presentations, you can invite your prospects to it. Aisha Hassan, wow. Carol doesn't know, wow. So that's a huge gap. And that's an opportunity for you to be able to invite one person, 2 people every day to attend a WhatsApp presentation. Okay. And all you need to do is to invite them. You will also be there, and somebody will be there available to share the business with them. They share full presentation on the product, share about the opportunity, and after that, you can just follow up with the person to close the sale, and then you're ready for business. So every day, including Sunday, okay, there's always somebody there okay, to present. Okay, and June, we are adding to the pool so that we ensure that there's no day that is any miss. Sometimes we have a few misses, it doesn't hold, but we ensure that the next day it holds. But almost every day on WhatsApp, it holds. Now, okay, for those who are also new in the house, there are some groups you need to belong to. These groups are Green Mondays groups that provide a lot of support for you in your business. Okay, if you are new in this business, please type no, it changes every day, please. The daily WhatsApp group link changes every day. So you need to be on the business group. You need to be on the business school group. That is where the fresh link for every day is shared. Do you understand what I'm saying? Every day around 6 p.m. or thereabout, the link for the day is shared. So all you need to do is to inform your guests and tell them that you will send them the link around 7. By that time, the group would have been created. The link would have been posted in the business school. You just go to the business school where you are, copy out the link and send it to the person. And you also ensure that you are there so that you can follow up. So every day you have an opportunity, and it's called leverage. Somebody will be there to do the presentation on your behalf. So there's no longer, oh, I'm new in the business, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to say it. This way that they are saying it is very nice, but I don't know how to say it. Every day you can actually get to invite a guest or 2 guests, okay, to listen to the opportunity. That's on WhatsApp. Then on Zoom, you also have, it is 8 p.m., please. It is 8 p.m. Daniel, please connect with your upline. Aisha, please connect with your upline. The WhatsApp presentation is at 8 p.m., please. Aisha, it holds at 8 p.m. on WhatsApp. 8 p.m. West African time, because I know that we have different people from different nations here. 8 p.m. West African time. Please meet with your upline. Ensure that you are in a WhatsApp business school. That's where the links are shared every day, please. So please leverage so that you can... oh, the time is gone. Oh my goodness. Cultivate the habit of giveaways. Of course, that's where I'm going to stop. You can see that the habit is being shared by the company. The company is also doing giveaways. As you enjoy giveaways, please give as you have received with your share with your team members and share with your guests. That's when your guests will become your customers and customers will become your distributor, your team members, your business partners as well. Okay, we encourage people to keep at this 2-week activity until it becomes your way of doing business. All of this ensure you imbibe it into yourself until it becomes your way of doing business. If you've been in this business for more than 2 weeks and you have not done all that we're talking about, it's time for business. Okay, if you can still hear me and you're following me, can you type in the comment section, it is time for business. It is time for business. I think I'm going to stop here because I need to give Dr. Aino some time to be able to cover her own part of this training. I actually really just rushed through a lot of this, okay? And at this time, the attendance sheet has been posted again. The link to the attendance sheet has been posted again. Remember that I said is going to be attendance is going to be taken 3 times. So if you're in the room, please click on the attendance sheet and fill it so that we can be sure that you are still following us. Please, without further ado, I would like to welcome, to take the remaining part of this. She's going to talk about the business side of this business. Okay, I've shared about the product, I've shared about what you need to do, what your lifestyle really needs to be as a distributor. And the beautiful thing is that with technology and all of that, you can combine this with any other thing that you're doing, okay, until it becomes big, because this can really be massive. It's time for business. Okay, I think at this point, I'll just put a stop to it and invite Dr. Funmi Aino as she takes the compensation plan, the power of 4, and to show you an idea of what is possible. Okay, sometimes when you are doing this in the early days, it looks like, oh, wow, will this thing make sense? Is this thing, how will this thing become big? And then I'm quick to ask people, what are the big people in the world? What are they doing? What are they selling? Okay, they sell things that are basic, but they decide to up their game in doing the business. Okay, so you can learn to up your game, look at what is possible, and tell yourself, I'm not going to stay at this level, I'm going higher I'm going higher. I'm going, if this is possible, then I want to go for it. And please help me jam your hands together as I welcome the delectable,